So my name is Elizabeth Toomey, Toomey, and I am the team lead for the Problem Gambling Resource Center in the Finger Lakes region. Jeffrey and I both cover Central New York, Finger Lakes region, and Western. So all of those counties combined. And what the Problem Gambling Resource Centers do is we're there to educate the community about problem gambling and the effects it can have on individuals and families. And then connect those family members or individuals that are struggling with gambling issues to the help that they deserve. I still think casinos are quite popular, but mobile sports betting has definitely, especially in New York State, since it was legalized last year, we have seen a big increase. You have to think about it. 85% of individuals have a smartphone device in their hands at all time. So it gives access to people 24/7 right in their hands instantaneously. Actually, I don't have that information. That is, I checked just before we came on to see if that information was available, and it hasn't been released yet. So I haven't seen it. But based on the nationwide statistics around mobile sports betting, it's definitely increased. And here, mobile sports betting we are the highest in the whole country for mobile sports betting. Last year, we broke all types of records with more than 16 billion wagered in the first year that it was legal here in New York State. So in New York State, the revenue from mobile sports betting, which is both the fees for licensing and the wagers that are made, is earmarked specifically here in New York for education. So here in New York, last year in 2022, New York brought in over $9 million in revenue from mobile sports betting alone. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I say 9 million? No, it's actually, it brought in 900 million. 900 million in revenue in New York in 2022. Not the Finger Lakes region, all of New York. When we look at New York, we have hit a lot of different milestones that states that were legalized well before us for years now, that it took them so long to hit those milestones. We hit some of those milestones within the first couple months of having mobile sports betting be legalized here in New York State. So we have definitely, New York has become the mobile sports betting capital of the country. Not sure the name to have, but So mobile sports betting has a couple different arms to it, or sports betting. You have the sports betting lounges in some of the casinos that people can go and place their bets at, or you have the cell phone devices that now is legal for you to place those bets right from your phone. And there are some new legislations being put in place that might bring more opportunities for mobile sports betting for people in New York. We'll have to see if they go through, but the sad part about it is, with more increased opportunities for people to get to bet, the more the increase there's going to be in revenue, yes, but there's also going to be an increase of people that struggle with gambling issues. So some of the warning signs is for, especially for mobile sports betting, are going to be the same as any type of gambling. Gambling to escape some worries or problems, neglecting your responsibilities, maybe spending less time with family members and missing opportunities for family events because you're gambling, spending increased money or using money that you don't have that is for rent or on credit cards, things like that. And then just feeling that desperation sometimes that happens with losses. So you have to look for some of the warning signs around suicide in gambling also. When you look at mobile sports betting, we have to look at, if you think someone might be having a problem, some of the things that you might hear someone talk about that they hadn't in the past is about the point spread or the parlay. Their language changes to that sports language. Someone who, maybe I'm a football fan, and now all of a sudden I'm into basketball and baseball and everything else, that might be a warning sign that there's something going on with a person. Now, if they're looking for help, they can call the Finger Lakes Problem Gambling Resource Center at 585-351-2262 or email fingerlakeспgrc@nyproblemgambling.org, and we can help them. We have a clinical network of people that are trained to work with people that are struggling with gambling issues. And we believe wholeheartedly that there should be no barriers to treatment. So we will help that person wherever they're at, whether they're just looking for a meeting or whether they're looking into getting treatment. Again, that number is 585-351-2262. Talk to someone. It can't hurt to call. If you think that you're struggling or you have an issue, there is hope and help available. Give us a call. All calls are confidential. Just that we, not only are we in the Finger Lakes, but we cover all 62 counties in New York. And if anyone that's listening has loved ones in another region of New York that's looking for help, or someone that's listening, they can go to nyproblemgamblinghelp.org and find the number to their closest center that can help them, their resource center that can help them. We also have an e-screener right on that website also, that if someone thinks they might have a problem, they can go on and take this self-screener to see where they fall and if they should reach out, if they want some help or not.